There we go. We're live. Okay, I got a couple things here because, I'm not ready here. So give me just a moment so we can get this lined up. Rachel over in Missouri had sent in a couple of nickels and asked about them. So let's answer about them. But I got to have this ready because I'm making a ducky. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that's good. I like this. And I'm going to work quickly because I have a little bit of acetone out. Okay, we got two nickels here. On the right, we got a 1986 P. I think it's P. I'll have to check it again. On the left is 1990. She says, what's going on with these nickels? Are they worth anything? I'd like to sell them and make money. I can't blame you. Okay, I've weighed them. They check out. The dark one on the left is 5.07. The one on the right is 5.02. The diameters are right on. They look to be genuine as far as I can tell. The issues, we have the 1990 is, dude, it's dark. It's black like it's like sackcloth. And then we have this one, which is interesting. And we're going to have a look over here. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Where is it? There. Oh, I had a frig with this camera again. Okay, this is the dark one, 1990p. It has some contact damage. There's nothing remarkable about it. There are no dye varieties that I can detect. Uh, it's probably extremely fine. I see no issues with the quality of the coin. At odds is the color. Okay, I'm going to set this first one aside so I can put this one down flat. There we go. We'll get to that one in a bit. Okay, the first thing that occurs to me is that it would be what's called a black beauty, because this coin, I mean, it's dark. Dude, it is darkest. It's black like sackcloth, as I say. Okay, well, the black beauties, if you go back and do your research, you're going to find them are the result of I can't turn that easily. There we go. It's a result of over annealing. They were left in the oven too darn long, the planchets, and they just got too darn dark. And they're beautiful coins, they really are, but they're typically limited to 1958 and 1959. One key aspect, I need another card. Okay, I'll take this one back. One key aspect you're looking for to tell is that they have some original luster, which this one does not. It's really quite dull. Well, being in 1990, it's not in the time period that would suggest that it's a black beauty. Uh, and next, the color's not quite even. I lost it. Where'd it go? Here we go. That's not it. I've lost it. Here we go. So I got some light spots. I've got some dark spots. Pretty much if it's over annealing, it'd be pretty solid. That's something else. That's not what I need. Okay. So my hunch, and I don't know what it is exactly, my hunch is that the color of this coin is caused by a petroleum product. Uh, Dude, it's everywhere, right? You pump your gas, you change the oil in your car, you fix a lawnmower, you play with axle grease, with the kids or something. You get it on your fingers, on your hands, and it can transfer to the coins real easy. Now, what I've got in this little dish is, you can't see it. Well, you still can't see it. I got to watch out. I got a fan right here. And this stuff won't last. That's just a touch of acetone and a clean Q-tip. Now, I wouldn't usually do this to a coin that I think has value. But I do not believe that this one, I don't suspect it of being anything. I'll put a cloth down here instead of the regular card because this is probably going to be screwed up. Acetone doesn't just affect the nickel, but everything else around it, and can really do just a mess up job. Okay, and what we're going to do, because this coin does not have the original luster, it's circulated, it's unremarkable. We've looked at the back. I don't see any doubling, nothing going on. It's just dark. I suspect this may be a contaminant on the surface. And I'm going to take this Q-tip dipped in acetone and just rub it gently over here on the side and see what happens. Because I suspect it is a surface contaminant that has reacted with the metal. And if it is, I would probably see a change in the color. Because if the coin was annealed heavily, that's going to be, dude, that's in there. That ain't going nowhere. Okay. I wonder if we can see that in this camera, because that's all I need. That's proven my point. I'm going to tilt that, see if we can see a change in the color between the left and the right. It's pretty clear in front of me. Okay, let's see if we can make that see. No, we're not going to see a darn thing. But that's what's happening. All right, we'll put it over the other camera and see if that'll pick up the color. Because this one usually does better with the color. Yeah, filthy coin, not a problem. It's good for a nickel. That's about it. I hate to break it to you, but that's an unremarkable coin. Okay, the next one is this one's interesting. It's got a whole lot of surprises. Let's have a look. Where'd you go? Home. Nope. Screen. Okay, pits. Excuse me. Covering this whole coin. Okay, nickels. They're not really nickel. They're 70% nickel, 30% copper, or maybe it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around. It's 30% nickel, 70% copper. So they are still highly reactive. Copper is one of the most reactive metals out there. I mean, you know, sodium in the water is a bit of a mess. Now, what is going to pit a coin such as this? What tells me is exposure to water. You get a lot of coins that have been in fountains. I mean, lots of them. They throw them in their wishing well. They're up at the mall. They throw it in. Here you go. They pull them out, of course. Give them to like scholarship funds or some darn thing. And another interesting thing that I've got these little bumps all over the place. Okay, well, if it's a fountain coin, it's got little bumps. I got plenty of pitting. I get little bits of stuff on there as well. In these fountains or swimming pools or any publicly exposed waterways, that's going to be sitting like jet streams or God knows, maybe I get a duck pond or something. They'll add calcium carbonate to the water because it hardens the water and raises the saturation limit on the calcium. You can't draw it. It doesn't draw the calcium out of the side of the pool or the side of the fountain. Okay, now the water all by itself, plus whatever else they put in there, cyanuric acid to stabilize it, right? Chlorine to keep the algae away, whatever else. This will pit these coins. Now, if this is calcium carbonate exposure, what we would need is an acid. So we got this. Look, it's vinegar. Just regular old white vinegar. Ain't nothing special. We lost our coin. There's nothing special to it. And what we should see, if I apply this vinegar to that nickel, is just this little tiny bit of fizzing, right? A little bit of reaction. And it's not going to leave much of a color, but we should see something. And it might just be, a little bit of lighting changes, but we're going to find out real quick here. And get the focus right. And let's do a chemistry experiment, shall we? Okay, there. Okay. Yep, that's it. I don't want to put the acetone on there. That's a different experiment. And what we're looking to see, if there's calcium on that coin, just a little bit of activity, some bubbling perhaps. And I'm not seeing a damn thing. Well, okay, maybe they didn't put any in there. But what this strikes me as, yeah, that's not doing a darn thing. Nothing. What that strikes me as is a fountain coin. There are no dye varieties that I can detect on this. No anomalies. It's, probably very fine. There's a bit of vinegar right there. And it's really quite clean, except for, these crevices, these little pits everywhere. No, I'm not seeing any fizzing. Nothing. Okay. Well, that failed. But with the pitting on the coin, it doesn't have any value. It would be details grade at best. So again, it's good for a nickel. Well, anyway, I had to get this done so I could send these back to you along with your flips because they're in and I got to get them to you. Now, I get vinegar on the darn coin. How do I get rid of vinegar on a coin? Remember that acetone? Works great at displacing water. I'll just kind of pour it right on and brush it around just a little bit. And that acetone is going to disappear. It's going to dry up in moments. That's it. My coin is dry again. It displaces the water and then evaporates quick. The problem with acetone, everything it touches is going to get screwed up. Here it is on the paper. And you see it drying up on the paper. Now I want to get it off of that plastic pad down here under the camera, because otherwise I'm going to screw that up. It's actually got a bit of a spot there. Okay, and there, it's all gone, every bit of it. And it's really neat to watch this stuff go to work. Sometimes late at night, I just sit here and snip it. Okay, here's some in the cup. I'll take that Q-tip out and blow in. Is it gone? Just about. And just one more blow, and that's pretty much a clean cup now. Good. I put my ranch dressing back in there. Okay, we got the 2 coins, and we looked at them, and I don't find anything remarkable. The 1 coin, let me put that back under the camera. The dark one, you can see the acetone removed the contaminant. This one over here, the pitting is consistent with a fountain coin, but I have no evidence of a carbonate being deposited on it. So, well, there it is. That's what I've got for you. These will be going out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.